Are you looking for the best 65-inch TVs? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best smart TVs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung Neo QLED 4K QN90C. Samsung's QLED TVs have always provided excellent color and brightness, but its latest iteration integrates mini LED backlighting with quantum dots in order to maximize contrast ratio. During our review period with Samsung's flagship QLED panel, we spent several hours playing. Samsung's QLED TVs have always provided excellent color and brightness, but its latest iteration integrates mini LED backlighting with quantum dots in order to maximize contrast ratio. During our review period with Samsung's flagship QLED panel, we spent several hours playing Horizon Zero Dawn with poppy colors and smooth motion. We watched several 4K Blu-ray discs, including Marvel's Venom. This TV handled even the most challenging content excellently. The TV itself is beautiful with a thin bezel and profile. The port slide on the back of the TV rather than a remote box, which makes hanging slightly more complex than with some other Samsung TVs. Watching content works best when you use filmmaker mode because it takes advantage of the TV's HDR capabilities. This is a fantastic all-around TV that works for any content in any room. Resolution 4K. Refresh rate 120 Hz, up to 144 Hz in some cases with a PC. Other sizes available: 43-inch, 50, 55, 65, and 75. Ports: for HDMI 2.1, 2 USB, Ethernet, headphone, optical audio out, RF. Excellent picture. Bright enough for any space. Robust smart TV offerings. Neo QLED makes for high contrast ratios. Number 2. Sony Bravia X9K. If you're playing video games on a PS5, you may not be surprised to find out that Sony TVs provide the best possible compatibility with its own console. This is a full-featured, high-end 4K TV that includes several upgrades specific to the PS5 gaming modes. It promises better syncing and less lag, as well as reduced time spent waiting for games to load. Beyond the PlayStation integration, this UHD TV has a full suite of 4 HDMI 2.1 and a powerful image processor to help upscale HD content to fill the 4K display. This isn't as bright as some other options, but it's also more affordable than some of its competition. Resolution 4K. Refresh rate 120 Hz. Other sizes available: 55-inch, 65, and 75. Ports: for HDMI 2.1, 2 USB, Ethernet, RF. Exclusive features for PS5 players. Short response time. Excellent upscaling. Google TV platform. Modes specially calibrated for Netflix and other applications. Number 3. LG C3 Series 65-inch Class OLED Evo 4K processor Smart Flat Screen TV. The LG C1 was one of our favorite TVs of all time. The C2 was a solid update, but the C3 is the champ when it comes to OLEDs, at least when you compare price to feature set. As with any high-end OLED, the C3 offers exceptional contrast ratios. OLEDs typically struggle with brightness, however, so LG has included quantum dots in its OLED Evo panels. That adds brightness for watching in rooms with lots of ambient light. You can step up to the LG G1, but you'll likely find some diminishing returns there when it comes to price. You can also still get a great deal on a C2, which uses very similar tech inside. That TV also uses the OLED EVO tech with quantum dots for extra brightness. Resolution 4K. Refresh rate 120 Hz. Other sizes available: 42-inch, 48, 55, 65, 77, and 83. Ports: for HDMI 2.1, 2 USB, Ethernet, RF. Exceptional contrast ratio. Great color reproduction. Extremely slim display and attractive design. Powerful processor for upscaling. Number 4. Samsung 65-inch class Crystal UHD 4K CU8000 series. Samsung's base model UHD TVs rely on standard LED backlighting, which means they provide fairly average color reproduction, brightness, and overall image quality. However, it retails for just $647, which makes it a fantastic budget option. It runs on Samsung's Tizen platform and provides 4K resolution at 120 Hz. It only offers 3 HDMI ports, but you should be able to do most of your streaming on native apps right in the TV's own OS. It's simple to mount on the wall and comes in a variety of other sizes. Plus, if you wait until Black Friday or other shopping holidays, you can typically find these even cheaper than their already low retail prices. Resolution, 4K. Refresh rate, 120 Hz. Other sizes available, 43-inch, 50, 55, 65, and 75. Ports, 3 HDMI, 2 USB, Ethernet, RF. Very affordable even when it's not on sale. Decent specs for the price. Very good color reproduction. Easy to mount. Robust smart TV features. Number 5. Samsung 65-inch Class Neo QLED 8K QN900C series. You probably don't need an 8K TV since there's almost no native 8K content available right now. Samsung equipped this TV with its most powerful image processor. That allows it to upscale content from 4K or even 1080p in order to fill the 8K screen. The AI-powered processing analyzes the on-screen image and optimizes its performance. Even though you may not get the most out of the 8K resolution, this is still a top-end TV with high-end features. All the ports reside on a remote box connected via wire. That allows for the super thin panel to be mounted easily in just about any space. You're spending some extra cash to get 8K and bragging rights. But that also helps future-proof your investment so you won't have to upgrade for a while, even if UHD 8K content starts popping up. Resolution, 8K. Refresh rate, 120 Hz. Other sizes available, 65-inch and 75. Ports, for HDMI 2.1, 2 USB, optical audio, RF, Ethernet. 8K detail is really impressive. Future-proof to an extent. Powerful image processing. Great color reproduction. Ports sit on a remote box for easy installation. Very skinny bezel.